Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, metabolicmasterpiece.com. I am winding down my trip. Gonna share some highlights with you. Enjoy the footage. And this is pretty much how I started every morning, watching an amazing sunrise, listening to the incredible sounds of the wildlife around us at the Land's End campground in Tobermory, Ontario. This is one of the most active vacations I've ever been on. We hiked for hours pretty much every single day, and not many of the trails were as smooth as you saw there. That was entering one of the big trails here, the Bruce Trail. And a lot of times we went off the beaten path and would follow the shoreline there with a lot of the jagged rock sticking out. But those were some of the most memorable moments that we had, getting adventurous, taking fun pics like this. A beautiful pic of my wife Angie and I here. And Chief absolutely loved those moments. This is probably his favorite vacation because he is a very active dog, loves to be moving, and that's one of the biggest reasons why we rescued him from the shelter there. As you can see, this is what most of the paths, most of the hiking paths we followed look like. Hi, Chief. Look out, Chief. Oh, wow.
Daddy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
And these are the kinds of things that we came across when we were hiking, including some beautiful lookouts here where you got a rock climber there about to descend down the sheer edge there. You got some guys trying to come up here. I think there was someone at the top and they were trying to find a path to get up there and they just couldn't make it up there. But the views, the lookouts were absolutely incredible. Just breathtaking. And really gave us that opportunity to really soak up life, live it to the fullest. One of the days we went on took a boat across to Flower Pot Island, and along the way there coming across some shipwrecks. This is Lake Huron here on one side, and Georgian Bay. You'll see some of the other, I believe we're in Georgian Bay at this part, and this is Flower Pot Island, where we were jumping off some rocks here.
Oh, they're both going?
Yeah.
They better give each other a dog.
Go for it, yeah.
Cut.
So I do not like heights at all. That was about a 10-foot jump. We loved it. We had a blast there. This is, I think, 2 days later. We're at the Grotto here. This is one of the national parks in Ontario, and lots of different caves. So we got very adventurous here. And here's one of the caves that we're trying to get into, trying to figure our way down. I ended up climbing up out of this hole once I found my way in there.
Do you guys know how people get in there?
Oh yeah, there's a really tiny hole.
Out this way?
Yeah.
And then that's how you get in there?
No, there's another cave.
And they weren't kidding. As you saw, there's a very tiny hole that Shane was crawling down. We crawled through to get down into this cave, which was great. Inside of the cave, we were able to jump off the edge of a little ledge there. And actually, inside that cave, there was even like a tunnel where snorkelers or scuba divers could swim right underneath the land and empty out into the ocean. It was just freaking awe-inspiring to see nature really at its best. Later on that day, we went to Singing Sands, and Chief loved this place because you could go for like a mile and it's only knee deep. So he could we were playing fetch way out there, and it was like we had our own little beach to ourselves there, even though the beach was absolutely packed with people. Another day again, more hiking, more going off the beaten trail, and just getting adventurous and just seeing Shane and Noelle together like this. Man, it really made my day. Made Angie and I were were amazed at how well they bonded together. Again, another day. We spent the evenings, like after all the hiking, we'd come back to the beach and play some more fetch with Chief here. So there's one section that was dedicated to dogs where we could throw the stick out and he could play some fetch. And as you see, the other little section over there is where everyone else could swim and Chief wouldn't bother them. Really weren't bothered. Chief had lots of room to roam around and then some nice chairs to lounge around in and just relax at the end of a very busy and active day and just soaking it all in. Meals, breakfast and dinner, I was on my game. Either had oats and berries, protein powder and kefir like that, or 3 eggs and toast. Dinner, first night we had some sausages, which were delicious. Second night we had some chicken kebabs. Third night we had some burgers with some cheddar cheese on top. So basically most of the nights cooking over the fire. This night, this is one of our last nights, had sloppy joes, so I fried that up in the frying pan. Had a beer, had about 3 beers in total. Hobo pie there that you saw me making here, along with some veggies. So we did have veggies with most of our dinners. That was hobo pizza, by the way, and then or salad we'd have another night. We ate out one night where we had fish tacos. This is my first time ever having a fish taco. It was pretty decent. Snacking is what got me into trouble during this trip. Beaver tails. If you haven't had a beaver tail, oh my freaking god, they are delicious. I had 2 of these while we were away. They're like a foot long. There's Nutella on here, some peanut butter, and Reese's Pieces bits. Absolutely delicious. Most nights I was picking on chips and some chocolate, so I really snacked a lot. Ended up gaining about 3 pounds on this trip, but the bonding experience, as I was talking about, really, I mean, this is the most relaxing bonding trip we've ever had together as a family. I'll never forget this. We really came close. We really got adventurous. We really lived life to the fullest, really lived in the moment, and it just made it for an incredible, memorable adventure. I really needed it and really soaked this up. Going to be doing it a lot more and appreciating sunsets like this. Hope you enjoyed this footage. Thanks for sharing with me. Catch you tomorrow.